Hello, YouTube. Happy Easter. And for those of you who don't celebrate Easter, happy April 4th. All right, guys, so today's video, I'm gonna go over how I did in Q1 with my savings rate and how my assets grew, as well as how my net worth is currently. Hey guys, so if you don't know me, my name is John and my YouTube channel is all about personal finance and financial independence. I make these videos so that you guys can follow along on my financial journey too. So let's start with Q1 savings rate. So I mentioned my savings rate in February a few videos ago, and that actually was wrong. I did some mistake on some transaction. So I'm just gonna go over all of the months once again. So for January, my savings rate was 38.05%, and this is after tax and after maxing out my 401k. February was very similar, 32.17% savings rate, which is surprising because I spent a ton of money in February. I stayed at an Airbnb and I went on a road trip. So yeah, I'm really surprised with that savings rate and kind of happy about it, honestly. And March, my savings rate was 45.43%. Again, super surprised with that because I had to pay my tax preparer and that put me out a couple $100. So yay. All right, so my after-tax savings rate for Q1 was 38.55%. So that's a far cry from where I want to be, and that's not necessarily what people in the FIRE community aim for. Typically, people in the FIRE community aim for a savings rate of at least 50%, if not 60 to 80%. And my savings rate after tax was only 38% for the last quarter. I honestly had a pretty rough quarter in terms of personal life changes. So I'm honestly really happy with that. I'm hoping that the next quarter will be much better, although I do have to pay $1,300 in taxes this month. So yeah, life is great. All right, so next I'm going to talk about my assets and how they've grown over the past quarter. So in this section, I'm not including my mortgage and car. I'm just talking strictly assets that I have in investment accounts and assets that I have in liquid cash. So in December of 31st, my assets were sitting at $119,797. And today, I'm at $142,721, which is a total gain of $22,924. And that is in 3 months, guys. 3 months. It is really crazy how you see compound interest take effect once you have a larger sum of money. So it is true what they say that money makes money and the rich get richer, and not to get political, but there is definitely truth to that. The more money you have, the easier it is to make money. Guys, I am telling you that the first 100,000, like everyone says, is really the hardest. All right, so moment of truth. I am going to talk about my net worth update. I don't think I've done a net worth update for a couple months at this point. So what is net worth? Net worth is defined as your value as a human being. I totally made that joke in a previous video before, but I love making that joke. Love it. All right, so for real, your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. What is the stuff that you own versus the stuff that you owe? In other words, your wealth minus your debt. All right, so my net worth, which includes my mortgage and car debt and credit card debt, I am sitting at a positive $173,032.60, which I am super excited about. And if you guys have been following my channel, I started my FIRE journey at August of 2019. So now we are in April of 2021. It's crazy to see how much your assets can really grow when you put your mind to it and you stay consistent. And like I mentioned earlier, I had a road bump earlier this year in terms of personal life crap that happened to me. And I still feel like I came out on top. So yeah, this goes to show that don't get discouraged if you feel like you hit an obstacle and you didn't hit your goal, because as long as you're moving forward, you're moving in the right direction. Ah, look at me with the Pinterest quotes. The Pinterest quotes. All right, guys, thank you so much for being along on this journey with me. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to talk about the importance of diversification and having different financial buckets. So stay tuned.